dia, ohayou gozaimasu. Good morning, buenos dias. How are you? I stop in a moment. How are you? 5 in the morning, and life is very, very good, very happy. And we have a pleasure to have a special guest from Germany, Guten Morgen. She's a special person. She is really a good professional, long history as an athlete, and also as a good leader, entrepreneur, coach. It's a big list of good things that she's doing until now, and it's a pleasure to have her here in the Championstalk International. You can also start to send message to her, okay? Feel free to send message, whatever you want to send, to say hello, and it's going to be wonderful. 皆さん、おはようございます。今日はドイツの方に、チャンピオンストークインターナショナルに出るので、ぜひぜひ、応援してください。よろしくお願いします。Bom dia, hoje temos uma pessoa representante da Alemanha no Championstalk Internacional, é uma pessoa muito, muito especial, um profissional de alto nível, e é um grande prazer tê-la aqui. Mesmo que você não entenda, o Championstalk Internacional pode colocar um like. Agradeço. Buenos dias a todos. Hoje vamos a ter o Championstalk Internacional com na persona de Alemanha, assim que, bueno, mesmo que não entenda o que passa, pode pressionar me gusta, me gusta, me gusta, porque su suporte, su apoyo es muy importante. Muchas gracias por todo. Okay, so we are going to the supporters, the sponsors, and then we're going to go back to our guests.
I got
Yep, yep. We're back. We're back. Let's do it. I'd like to, as an honor, to invite for the Championstalk International, my friend, wonderful professional, wonderful athlete, wonderful person, somebody that I have, um, you know, honored to be the friend because she really worked hard. She really believed on herself. She's a good example. She's a real champion. And this message is going to be good for everybody. So enjoy the time with our guest, Janka, Janka Daubner. Hello,
Hello.
welcome.
It's wonderful to be here. Thank you. And it's a great honor that I can be here. Thank you, Paolo.
Pleasure. Well, thank you so much. It's already, what time is there? It's already 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. there, right?
Yes, it's right.
Yeah. And you still look good. You still look good. You're not sleepy. You're still energetic. That's a very good. It's very good. It's nice to have you. And we know each other for a long time. And the Championstalk International is very happy to have you here to talk about your life experience and to talk about many things that you have done here. So welcome. How are you doing today? How's the weather there in Germany now?
In Germany, it's now a little bit colder and really stormy today. Therefore,
Oh,
the connection is sometimes a little bit different, but it's okay.
right. Right. It's good. It's great. Okay. Um, we always ask this question for the special guests, and it's gonna go straight to you. We're gonna tell everybody who is Janka Daubner.
Janka Daubner is a person.
Janka, sorry, not Janka. Janka.
It's
My
okay.
mistake. Say.
uh, Janka is a person who likes to sport. Uh, I do sports since a child. I started in gymnastics, and it was a long journey in gymnastics. And after I stopped in gymnastics, and aerobic was for me the second kind of sport, and it was a pleasure to be there and to be in it now again. Still.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna ask, what is your background? What's the first sport in your life that you start? What was this first sport?
The first sport was gymnastics.
Gymnastic.
Yeah,
How old you are on that time?
I started with 4 years in the old GDR, um,
Oh,
but I do both. I do ballet and artistic gymnastics, and that's the reason because I decided to make artistic gymnastics in the old GDR, and we have a different selection part in the old part of Germany. And at the beginning, the one part would like to have me as a gymnast, and then I
mm-hmm.
was too tall. And that was the way to say no gymnastics. And I started in a second way to do gymnastic because I love it
Yeah.
and do it. And after 2 years, the selection camp was finished, and they asked my mother if I can go maybe to the sports school of Germany in Halle. And at the first time, my mother was uh, not so excited about it, but
Yeah.
I asked and say, please, and then she decided, yes, you can, and so it was a second way into the system of all Germany.
Wow. So you have the history from the, how you say, DDR? How you say?
Yes, because we
So,
started with yeah, we started in with 9 years on the special school for sport. We had separate classes for every kind of sport. For
yeah.
artistic, only the woman. For artistic, only the men. We are in different classes, and I do artistic gymnastics until 1992, and I took part in 1989 in the World Championship in Stuttgart, and that was a special event because Stuttgart was in October 1989, and in November 1989 the border was finished, and divided country was then one country.
Right. It's so you had the whole experience about the wall and the separation, right? The whole thing. You have that whole experience, and then now, do you feel like how can I say, was traumatic or was just a transition? Was hard on that time for you? Like now you are, and I don't say free, but now we don't have walls anymore, right? So do you feel like free, different, or it's just a change? How was for you?
It was totally different because I was in sport, and the sport was support from the government. And so some parts of the GDR was support, and I was inside the system. And therefore the change was feeling not so much at the beginning, because if I was in the system of sports in the last 2 years, in 1988 and 1989, we go for 14 days to Berlin for training camp, and then back to Halle. And so before the World Championship started, we meet us 8 weeks in Berlin or near Berlin, and at camp for the World Championship. And so we don't recognize the whole change at the last month. We heard it because my one of the girls, a friend of mine, was from Leipzig, and Leipzig was the hotspot for the demonstrates and other things. And so we heard about it, but we don't feel it like we stayed together at home or something else.
Right.
And so it was special. For me, it was really special because I have the funny example that we were in Stuttgart in October, and I recognized that we can go out of the hotel because it was the different side of Germany. And 2 months later, I would invited into Japan for the Suzuki Cup, and there we can go everywhere. And that was very, very funny for me because in Germany, I understand the language. It's not so difficult like Japan or like English for me. But in Japan, it was totally different. And I was in this time 70 years.
17.
17. And I can't believe that. It was special.
So, do you basically, you have this long history as an athlete, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then well, one thing that it's peculiar and very interesting about you is that you really compete until, I mean, really into the end. Like, how can I say that? You cross the border because people goes until that age to compete, and you still keep going and competing, and basically most of the time that are watching you're still landing push-ups, you're still doing everything. So do you have any like history, like genetics or something from parents, or you're just a strong woman?
No, my parents don't do sports now yet, but not at the beginning. They support me because they recognize that it's what I like. I like it for sports. And that is maybe the main reason that I can do the 2 sports or 2 kind of sports in so a long way. And that is also the history because I have the understand of two different systems in two different kinds of sport, and it's totally different. Because now it's Olympic, not Olympic. Olympic is support, not Olympic is not support. In a second kind of sport, and so I can feel the things that we can change, and the time is now that we change the system of mind, and it's a special thing inside me. I don't know why it's so, that I want to bring this spirit to other person, and that was also the reason, because I do the second kind of sport in this way and for this long time, because I do experiments with myself. What can the mindset brings into sport? Because sometimes books and the Wissenschaft, and the university say that up to special age, sorry for English.
It's all right, don't worry.
Up to a special age, you can improve. And I organize that I do the first kind of sport in a different way, and the second again. The second I use to think about it and try to work about it. The first I do in that way, because if I recognize that I can't do gymnastics, I look to the others and want to do it and try it and do it again and again and again. And I recognize about my head, I look, I feel, and I do it. And I do it again and again. And that's special law where we can bring the vision to the kids and to motivate them to think about it. I hope I explain it in English, because it's really, really easier in German.
I understand. You're trying to explain about the science of the brain and the possibilities. That's very good. That's very good. Well done. Well done. Okay. Well, I have one video here for you that somebody wants to send a message. Look at that.
Category, please welcome, representing Germany, Janka Daubner and Peterson Kühlbein.
So, jetzt komme ich ins Spiel hier. Also, mein Name ist Peterson Kühlbein. Ich komme aus Brasilien, Deutschland. Und ja, habe ich eine Zeit lang, ich glaube 2 Jahre, haben wir das gearbeitet, Janka. Von ein paar Jahren her. Aber ich glaube, das war unser größter Erfolg in einem World Cup. Ein 3. Platz haben wir uns nicht erwartet und noch eine Qualifikation verdient für EM damals. Und ich glaube, das war ganz gut. Und ich wollte noch was zeigen. Ich bin zu Hause, klar. Und ich wollte noch was ganz Tolles zeigen. Ich mache alles auf em Deutsch. Claro que eu posso falar em português, mas eu vou fazer isso daqui tudo em alemão, tá? Ich habe nur gesagt, dass ich wollte nur alles machen auf Deutsch, dieser Interview. Und das macht mir ganz viel Freude, das zu machen. Und hier ist der Beweis, das haben wir ein paar kleine Stück von mir. Und und ich habe eine goldene Medaille auch bei den FISAF bekommen in 2007. Und hier ist unser von 2011. Das haben wir den gekriegt und haben wir noch ein paar Medaillen zusammengekriegt. Und ich hoffe, dass mit dieser Video hast du viel Freude. und haben wir, ich glaube, auch viel Spaß dabei in dieser Zeit. Und ich freue mich, dieser Interview zu machen oder dieser Video für dich zu machen. Und ich wünsche dir noch in deiner Lebenskarriere auf dem Fitness oder auf dem Trainer oder ne? Alles Gute, ne? Und toi toi toi. Mach's gut, tschüss.
That's nice.
That was really really special. Thank you. It was a really great time.
Yeah, the point about, you know, the feeling to compete, I want you to tell me about how is the feeling to be in the stage, you know, how is for you before go to the stage? Are you nervous? You're like very nervous, or you, like, how is your behave before go to the stage? Tell me about that.
It was totally different on the time and on the preparation. Most of time I like to go on a stage. Sometimes I was really, really afraid because I want to do it. And in the first kind of sport, people say something, I can't do the same thing in competition like in training. And so in me was a mindset, I can't do it in the competition. And that was to change in a second kind of sport. And so depend the feeling on the stage on the moment in which I go on the stage. I hope it's to understand.
No, it's just I just want to know, like, for example, before you go to the, you like, if they're waiting for to go to the stage, when they call your name, how's your feeling? You're like, oh my god, or you just like calm and you go, how is that?
That's really depend on the category. In individual, I liked individual, but the pressure in individual to international competition at the end was much higher, like in a different category. I think it's depend on the level of the routine. If I was more confident with the routine and it was easier for me, I could go on the stage in a different way.
Okay.
Individually, we try sometimes to bring more and more and more, and a mixed pair, trio or group depend on the partnership and working together.
Right, I see. Makes sense. Thank you. Let's talk about, well, you know, the most of the time that I saw you in the competition, you have a good partner, somebody who always there for you, a good friend, somebody that I also respect a lot. And then I have a really like a very good feeling about her. I always wanna see her because she's a strong woman. She loves the beer and she's always there. So let's talk about this woman right here, Barbara.
Barbara Stengel is a special person for me. We meet us in a totally different relation because she was working in, I started with aerobic in 1996, and in which time? In this time, Barbara was in the Federation of Germany, and she worked for it. And she was in Munich, and I'm in Halle. And if I go in the first German championship, it was only after 2 months work, I was second. And our qualification was in this year for the World Championship, 6 months before the World Championship. And that was for me, where I come from, Olympic kind of sport in GDR, really funny because in 6 months, the development can be very, very high. And so I wrote a letter to the federation in this year again at first and asked, because 2 months later or 1 month later was a second reason, because the German rules and the international rules I recognized was totally different. German was here and international was here, because after the German championship I go to the Netherlands and I recognize in the warm up that one coach of Netherlands came to me and say, Janka, you have potential, but do you know that you have 6 elements or 7 or 8, I don't know exactly now, which wherefore you will get a deduction of 1 point each one. And I say, no, I didn't know that, because I do it so in the German championship. And that was the beginning of our connection, because Barbara was in the federation, had the same thinking of that. And that was the beginning also of change the rules inside the government or the federation to improve and develop the federation. And in Halle, I was alone. I had no coach, and Barbara was coaching in Munich. And in, I think, 1997, I started to travel to Munich one time to make training with her and her athletes. And after that, I think it was 2 years, but I don't know exactly. After that, the athletes from Munich don't go further. And then was a point where we worked so together that the federation says, yes, you can go to Halle to work in Halle for the fitness. And so she can support me in a different way. And
I see. So you know her since 1997?
In 1996.
1996. My God, it's a long time. And then she was helping you as an athlete, right? And then she became a judge, and then now she's your friend, and then you work together now. So it's a long history together, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. And the thing about, well, you know, I respect all the judges in Germany, but I think it's the famous judge from Germany, because not only as a judge, because she's a very good judge, but also because she's likable. in the good way. I mean, say not that I don't like the other judges, no, but from Germany, everybody knows Barbara. So that's why I'm going to bring her now to talk to us together. Hey, Barbara, my dog. Hello.
Hi, Janka. Hi, Paolo. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Ein Überraschungsgast.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that she's going to come.
No.
I don't know that. We are working.
Surprise.
I don't know everything.
That I have come.
Hello. Barbara, hello. It's very nice to have you here as usual.
Thank you for the invitation. And the
it's my
introduction
pleasure.
as a judge.
It's my pleasure. I mean, the thing is that, you know, doesn't matter which picture we put there, you know, you behind it. I mean, I was showing like many videos, many things like in Janka Facebook pictures, and you're there all the time. So nice.
Yeah, we had great experience with competitions. It was more than 20 years. It's incredible.
Right,
really,
right. And
when I know have the first time in my life, I could see there's a young lady training every day, training so hard in a professional way without a coach. And I know my athletes in Munich at that time, they were training, but I was sure when I left the gym, the intensity was going down. And Janka was always training alone and in a professional standard.
Right.
20,
Right.
22 years, yeah.
And well, let me ask you something. Okay, and then she keep competing, and then she's getting older and getting older. You, as a friend, as a coach, a supporter, there comes a time that you come to her and like, Janka, it's time to stop. Do you have this time or not?
No, no, because
Oh,
if an athlete wants to improve, if an athlete wants to compete, and she was until the end one of the best German athletes. At the final competition, it was October 2008, so it was only 2 years ago. She was German champion in the group category with 20 points. So it was not bad. And she loved the sport, and you cannot imagine how she loved the sport. And so I try to support her all the time.
nice, nice. Janka, when it was the last competition, how old you there? How old?
I was, I recognize, 45.
Thing.
What?
How strong, my God, my God. And like Barbara saying, doing everything to the end, right? Unbelievable. It's like, I mean, it's a good example to persistence, but also to show that you love something, right? You love to be in the stage, you love to, to challenge yourself, right? To go more than people. I mean, a lot of people put a lot of limitations, let's say, and you keep going. This is a very good example for many people who give up too easy or too earlier. It's not very nice. Well, we are talking about senior competition, maybe we're gonna have a seniors competition, and then you go there again. Never know.
You know.
Barbara, people are talking about senior competition. Also, Jonathan and other athletes. What do you think about that? Do you think it's nice? I mean, it's a good extra thing. I mean, for FIG doesn't really connect, but do you think it's a nice thing, like let's say ANAC or something fun?
It can be a very nice thing, very nice competition, because the senior competition, maybe it's the level of 10, 20 years ago, and this athlete wants to show what is artistic, what is fun on the stage.
Mm,
Of course,
mm,
now we have a technical improvement that's great. We have so many athletes in the world, technically more or less perfect. But to show what is fun, what is aerobic, from 10, 20, 25 years ago, that would be a very nice competition.
right. I agree with you. To show special arts is fun, right? Because what's going on right now is that just the technical part, skills is skills. Sometimes who's talking? I think my friend from Argentina talking to Jonathan that sometimes you have here the athlete who have good performance and made a little bit mistake in the technical, and this one very good technique but not really interesting. But this one because of the technical goals, and then this one just because of that small mistake, technical mistake, doesn't go. So I don't know which part is the right one, but because they talk about become Olympic and all this part, I understand. But the aerobic need to get back to this fun, right? When people look for what's gonna be the next athlete, what's gonna do it? Oh, the champion last year, what's gonna be the surprise this year? This whole emotional part. I wish that could come back, but I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. What do you think about that, Janka? Do you
I
like the style now, or old style was better? Like
um,
not talking about
I like the
technical, but about the
feeling on the
feeling.
stage. I like the emotion on the stage. I like the Körper impression on the stage. And the technical component is one part, but not the only one. And the last 10 years, it was a goal for me to show the part that we like what we do and not only technical. I know
Yeah,
the last years I really know that a lot of persons are much better like me, but I don't see in all that it came from heart. that the movement came from heart. It is.
Yeah.
I don't know, like
Yeah.
I can say it in English,
Yeah.
but I think if we want to have more people they visit us, our competition, we have to bring the emotion to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
can recognize if it is a triple or double turn or a quad turn.
That's right.
But
That's
they
right.
see the emotion, the impression they came to them. And
Yeah.
that, for me,
I agree.
it's a really, really important thing for our kind of sport.
I agree. It's like, for example, if you don't know aerobics and you go to watch the competition, it's like you got there and you see the athlete do it, turn and jump. You're like, wow, you know. And then the second one is wow, and then the third one is wow, and the fourth one is wow. And then it's sort of like, okay, you know, if there's no emotion, there's no show, people gonna say, okay, yeah, okay, doing again. For somebody that don't understand, like you said, they need something extra, some kind of emotion, some kind of show. So that's the biggest problem right now. But anyway, we're not gonna have to be talking about aerobics all the time. It's not only aerobics here. Let's talk about something very nice. Okay, I remember when I went to Germany, and then you guys took me to a very nice place, and then we were walking, and I was feeling like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And you keep you walking, and then are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? And you keep walking. I was like, oh my God. But then finally we got there, and the food was wonderful. The beer was a mix. What was that, Barbara? Was a beer with something inside. What was that?
I don't remember. We've been in a beer garden, drinking something.
We walk a lot. Remember, we walk a lot, and then.
It was only a short walk, believe me.
They were short.
Our opinion.
Yeah, it was maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes. So, and Halle is a very small town.
Was almost 1 hour. Was almost 1 hour. Anyway, was nice. Was a beautiful view all the time. But I'm just talking about in the end. It was very nice because it was a very good beer. Because I think it was a beer with something inside, some mix.
Radler, I think.
Ah, okay.
Radler.
Yeah, a mixture from beer and with lemon.
Yeah, that's right. But that to say to me like, I don't drink like that. You drink like original. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, Marcy is saying hello, Janka and Barbara.
Great.
Hello. Long time, Marcy.
Yeah. Anyway, what I'm going to say is that I love Germany because, you know, it's the original beer, the wine, I like the wine too. And the food, oh my God, it's one of the best of the world. It's just... It's wonderful. Anyway, it was a good time. Okay, we're gonna go here a little bit on the break, and then we're gonna go back with something else more. Just a moment. Hey, Nene, we're back now. Okay, Barbara, when Janka was like, tell me when there's a situation when she was like angry, like exploding, like wow. Do you have this situation with her?
Sometimes. Sure, it's a little bit different. If you're coaching a 5-year-old kid or 10 years old, it's different to somebody else who's 30 years old, who has so much experience. she was competing in 4 world games in aerobic gymnastics. So she had big experience, and she was at that time a very good coach, also national judge. So it's a little bit more difficult on the one side to convince her, but on the other side she has so much information, and she wanted to improve. At that time it's easier, but we had some fights in the training, yes.
And Janka, tell me the truth. How hard was Barbara? Sometimes the Barbara come to you like, you wrong, you're not doing anything right, you're not gonna blah, anything like that?
No, the most discussion was where between the different kind of sports in the background, because I came from artistic gymnastics and Barbara from rhythmic gymnastics, and the techniques are totally different on different parts, and the muscle work is also totally different, and I had to learn the movements to do in the different kind of like rhythmic, because I was 2 part, and I can't separate the musculation. Today I say the smaller muscles have to work, and not only the bigger one.
Oh,
I can understand.
She was very strong. She was too strong sometimes.
Oh,
and sometimes
okay.
she forgot to breathe.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's the only athlete in the world.
Right, that's true. Okay, Deo Janka. Hello, Deo. Two
Hello,
of my
Deo.
favorites. That's nice.
No, we're international here.
Little Janka have the in 1989.
Yeah, it was her first world championship in artistic gymnastics. That was interesting for me because at that time in '89, we was living in 2 different countries.
Right? That's crazy. And guess what? 1989 was my first competition in trio. There was just trio competition. Yeah. First one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dale. Thank you for your always beautiful energy.
89, good. So,
Good message.
competition.
So now you guys are working together.
Sure, every day.
And you're still in Munich, right?
Yeah.
In Halle.
Yes.
Yeah, it's only 400 kilometers. Without
400
COVID-19,
kilometers.
it's not a big problem.
Yeah. And today we have Zoom and other things, and so it's much easier to work together, like years before.
Oh, I see. And business-wise, Janka, the COVID-19 changed something for you in your business?
Yes, it changed totally at the end of 2013, because I had
2000?
2013.
30.
Yes, 2013. Yes, because
No,
the
I'm
government.
talking about COVID-19 now.
COVID-19.
Yeah, it changed now. Changed your business now because of that?
Yes,
Because
I
of the
changed.
virus?
I put on the online Akademie, because so I have a second part that not depend on the present, on the on the studio or something else for financial work, because I'm
I see.
self-employment now since 2000.
Self-employed. Yeah,
Yes.
I see. So when you had all this.
She did a lot of great videos for the fitness scene, and also for the competitors starting from April, because we were not allowed to go into the gym.
Right. It's funny because I remember that you had all these plans, right? All these things ready, and then the virus came, and then you have to stop, and everybody have to go online. So it's a big change. Do you think that we're gonna have the new normal, because people are still saying like, oh, I can't wait to go back to my normal life. So do you think the normal life is gonna be the same, or you think we're gonna have a new normal?
I think it will be a new normal in different kind, but I think it will be great. It needs a little
Better.
more time, but the mindset is changing, the energy is changing, and that will be a great difference. But it needs time.
Right. What about you, Barbara?
I have the same opinion, yeah. I hope so. Now in Germany or in Central Europe, we are going to a second wave, more or less. So let's see what happens in the winter. But there, a lot of people change their mind, so we can
Right.
improve in fitness
Yeah.
industry and also in competition.
Right. Right.
For me,
Because, sorry, you can say.
no, you can.
No, no, because the washing hands hygienic talking, washing hands and then communicating with people that you love, that you care of, eating well, doing regular exercise every day, of course, have this positive mindset for work. So people realize that they're not doing that really. And then now they get at home and they cannot go to work, and they just feel like, oh my God, I need to exercise. Oh my God, I need to think positive because I'm getting crazy. I can't go anywhere. I need to be with myself, or, you know, I need to eat good or read, or okay, I cannot meet my friend or meet my mother, so I'm gonna call her or call my sister or call my brother, or call my boyfriend, call my girlfriend. The whole process is changing. So I think people understand that they cannot go back to normal. Maybe the virus is giving opportunity for all of them to change, to go to the next level, to upgrade themselves, right? I hope people go in this way, because if they don't, so the process of evolution is going to stop. Toshi from United States, she say, you can change the world better way, yeah. Especially need you guys, great leaders. That's right. That's right. Great leaders. That's why I invite them here, because, like I said, first Janka, it's a person who have history as an athlete, as a coach, but also as an entrepreneur, like self-employer. So it's for you a challenge, or you enjoy to work to yourself. How is that for you, Janka?
And
Is a challenge for you to do that, or you enjoy to work to yourself? Do you have a
no,
boss?
I enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's for me a pleasure to grow in different kind. So it was in sports and in life also, and it's no different because between sports and life. Yeah, it's a different, but if you have the mentality of the improvement, that life is improvement every time. It's equal if it is in sport, in learning or doing or something else.
Nice, nice. What about you, Barbara?
Totally the same, yes. I'm a freelancer and self-employee for more than 15 years. After working in the federation, now I'm really free and I'm working and I'm doing what I want to do. Like Janka.
Great.
Paolo.
Do you guys think, okay, let's say that I felt that the German woman is really strong type, compared to other countries. Well, not even talking about Japan, or even China, or the places that the women is submiss to the men, like, respect the man is here and the women's here. So in Germany, you guys are kind of equal, So can you say like German women are strong women? So I know the answer, but let me see what I'm gonna say.
I don't think it's a special thing for Germany. I think many countries have this because the strong is inside a person and not depend on the nation. And so if you live from heart and do the things from heart, it's the answer. and you know if you can do it or you do it, and if the ethic in you not in this way, you don't do that. And I think that is for me, the answer of if I am strong or not. I decide in me for that or that way, and not depends on something outside.
I know, but in this case, you're just saying that, yeah, it is strong because, for example, according to the Japanese culture, the Japanese women is the person like, who is still have the mentality to get married and take care of the house and the kids still now. If still the younger generation, there's a lot of them that still think in the same way of the old generation. So it's something like, I don't know, it's as a brainwash or it's just the culture. But what I see, for example, in Germany, Italy, yeah, in some other countries too, but especially in Germany, England is very strong. That the women put like, they space, they create something. They don't depend. Not that they don't like the man, no, but they don't depend of the man, and they don't agree that the man need to be better or well paid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So what do you think about that, Barbara?
We have all possibilities in Germany from our government, from the economic system. I think all countries in Central Europe, the northern countries, the women are strong and the women are free to choose what they want to do. And that's
right.
A great period of time we are living here as women.
Right. That's great. That's great. Perfect. Okay. Let me talk about one important point that you, Janka, how many hours you basically sleep a night? How many hours?
6 until 7.
6 to 7.
Do you sleep, Paolo?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Sleep. How you write is S-L-E-P? Yeah. Sleep. Yeah, sleep is a good thing. Sleep is a good thing.
Yeah, I can tell you.
I always say, like, when I do the Championstalk in the morning, my voice is in one way. If I do at night, you're gonna see that my voice is changing. But anyway, it's a nice thing. So she's saying, be strong is important. I love European cultures and look up. Yep. Well, I mean, for me, it's good to have a strong women, like with me, give me the power, the confidence. It's better to go together than carry somebody. And I'm saying the carrying is not really a good thing. Anyway, it's not a big thing. Okay, Barbara, do you have any situation where you are judging Janka, right? So because you know her for many years, when she go to the stage, you go like, go Janka, go, or you go like, okay, do it. How is the feeling for you when she goes to the stage?
It's a very bad feeling, and I don't like to do it. I didn't like to do it. Okay, don't ask me. I did it 25 years, international way. But now I really changed. I'm a coach before, and then I'm a judge. Totally concentrated. But, it's a hard feeling. Of course, you want to give everything, but on the other side, you see all the mistakes. And then you have to evaluate. But the aerobic scene compared to rhythmic gymnastics or artistic gymnastics is, in years without COVID-19, a lot of people meet all over the year, maybe every month. So we know so many people, so many athletes, we have friends all over the world, and so we know all the routines. And even for them, it's really difficult to judge, to evaluate. But I try to have a really focus on judges, and after the competition, I'm coach and friend.
I see. Okay, that's great. So what about you, Janka? You going to the stage and know that Barbara there is judging you. Did you feel tense, or you feel like, oh my God, I should do good? How's that?
No, for me it was not so difficult because I had to do my routine. and I don't think about the judging at the moment. I think about my routine.
She never recognized me. Believe me. No.
Well, I
8 hours.
had
He was judging? No. Join.
wow, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Well, I have some situations that I was judging, and then some athlete that I help, go to the stage, and I'm judging, and then the athlete make mistake, but in my head go like, oh, do you have something like that? It's like, because in some way, of course, as a human, you expect that the athlete do good, and then they may mistake you like, oh, but you cannot react, so you're just like, oh,
Yeah, that's hard.
right?
Yeah.
Sometimes, right?
But I think as a coach and as a judge, it's much harder to look as an athlete, because you go as an athlete on the stage and you have it in your hand. But for judge or coaching, you can do anything. And it's,
So,
I think, totally different. For me as a coach, it was totally different.
So for you, when you're coaching, do you get nervous? For example, your athlete before have to go to the stage when there, and then you go to the stage. Do you stay like, go do it, or you calm? How is your personality when you're coaching in the competition?
I try to be confident and to breathe, because most of the athletes are and if I then it's not so.
They're gonna go, right? It's like you try to be down, because if you be goo, they already goo, and they're gonna be goo, and then I understand what you say. I see many times the coach go to the athlete like before go to the stage and hug and touch and touch and say good luck. I say like wrong. So the coach don't understand that they're too tense, and they hug the athlete to get maybe to relax or something, but it's a bad way to go to the athlete, especially the little ones. They really hug. You're gonna be good. You're gonna do good. Nice. I saw like, oh my god, and the athlete's like, yeah, let me go. I have to compete. I have to do my routine. So it's kind of tense situation. So basically, in my case, for example, when I'm in the competition, I always calm. The athlete go and I put the hands in the back and say, go do your job, and I always calm, because what can you do in that moment, right? Just make the situation be like, ready for the athlete to do it. But how many coaches go hold and touch and look, you can do it, go there, don't forget this, don't forget that. It's like the kind of tension I think coaches need to understand, like in that moment, you just need to be there, because what's done is done. What's done during the journey, in the training, that's the moment. In the competition, you just need to be there. Don't you agree, Barbara?
I agree, but I never had the possibility to coach at the competition. But of course, I was always judging. But, maybe for me and the athlete was very good. I was judging, of course. But I'm not busy. I'm a little bit nervous. And as a judge, I have nothing to do.
Look, Marcia sent us some message to you.
Gute Nacht, dir kann ich Deutsch antworten. Das ist leicht.
Yes, go to sleep.
Gute Nacht, danke, dass du da warst.
So, just go for you, because before I go to Janka, Barbara, you judge and then you go in the morning, you do the judging the whole day. I did that like for many years too, and I just realized now, like, okay, it's hard to be judged. It's better to be with the athlete, to be in the atmosphere, to be in touch with them. It's like I'm in the jail. You have to go first in the morning to the meeting, and because you're not in your country, of course you have jet lag, so you are in the meeting, feel sleeping, and then after that you start to judge, feel sleeping, and then you cannot talk to anybody, and you go to that room with the judge and it's still there talking, and then go back to judge, and then goes until night, whatever, and then you finish and then go together with the judge, but you cannot talk with people. So it was not for me. You got used to that for you? I mean, it's easy for you right now to do that?
Sometimes it's very hard. In the last year, it changed a lot. In the first year, I enjoyed judging because we had a lot of contact with the coaches and the athletes. Now it changed, and a lot of times we're not allowed to speak to somebody. I don't know why, because I have the code of point. I am going to evaluate, and nobody else can convince me that the score is wrong. It's my score, and I'm responsible for that, and that's done. But it's different, and of course, on one hand, it's very professional.
Mm-hmm.
We need to take care because we need a lot of judges, and it's very hard. In the beginning, it was 2 days. Now we have European or World Championships. It's 1 week from the morning to the evening.
My God.
Nobody paid us. It's our holiday. Yeah.
Crazy.
So,
yeah. It's crazy.
I did it 25 years, so maybe it was good 25 years, but I'm not sure if they will follow another 25 years.
Yeah. Look, beautiful. David, how are you? David William, my God.
Thank you.
Hi, David.
Thank you.
Big kiss to you, my man. He's a nice guy. He is also the guy who always did from his heart and then everything. My God, it's incredible. We have another video to you, Janka. Look at that.
Hallo Janka, hier ist der Laszlo. Ja, auch ich bin ja ein Athlet bei dir gewesen von, glaube ich, 1997. Ui, ist das schon lange her. Und ja, wir haben ja ganz viel erlebt. Wir waren bei ganz vielen Turnieren zusammen, Landesmeisterschaften, deutschen Meisterschaften, Europameisterschaften, Weltmeisterschaften, World Games haben wir zusammen erlebt in Duisburg hier in Deutschland. Und ja, Olympia haben wir leider nicht hinbekommen, aber schauen wir mal. Ja, mir geht's soweit gut. Ich grüße dich ganz lieb. Zu mir kann man sagen, dass ich mittlerweile, ja, ich werde immer grauer und älter. Ich bin mittlerweile verheiratet. Ich habe 2 kleine Kinder, 7 Jahre alt und 3 Jahre alt. Ich arbeite als Physiotherapeut in einer großen Klinik und muss sagen, mir geht es sehr gut. Und nochmal grüße dich ganz lieb. Alles Liebe, alles Gute. Tschüss.
Right, great. Thank you. I saw him 2 years before in a hospital, and we talked a little bit, but it's really, really great.
Nice. Okay, let's talk about mindset. Okay, look at that mindset. How you have to put. I mean, I don't know if you're doing. Of course, you're doing, but how the coach need to make athletes change the mindset. And of course, before you teach that, you need to train yourself, and it's not easy. Okay, so the athletes are saying, "I'm strong. I can do it. I will not be defeated." It's in Japanese. Look at that.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. 私は強い。何でもできる。絶対負けない。So the power of the mindset is the repetitions, right? You do the split, you do the muscle training, you do the jumps. What's the best way to get better results is to learn the technique and do the repetitions. So how important is to train the mindset for athlete and for a business person?
For me?
Janka? Yeah.
For me, it's really, really important because the last 5 years, I do a lot with the mindset. Before I know you with the happy dance, I make it with pictures in the head and make the repetition about the picture. But I don't saw the picture, I do it. and I had a picture.
Mm.
And I think the mindset is the most important thing for the success on the stage or for the development in life. It's not only the doing in the reality, it's both. And I improve, I think, through the mindset in that way.
Hmm. You know, for my surprise, because, you know, traveling many countries don't teach mindset to athletes. And I'm explaining why. It's because before you teach, you need to train by yourself. That's the point right now. You cannot say something, you know, for your athlete if you don't do it. So maybe for example, when you say that I don't sleep because I put in my mind, okay, I can't sleep only 2-3 hours. That's how I can do it because I have to do something important. So I put in my mind that, you know, and I do it. Of course, when I finish the task, I'm dead. It's like before do it, I'm doing and everything is going on perfect. And then when you finish, somebody talk to me, how was doing, Paulo? Like, who is Paulo? Who's Paulo? Paulo? Who is Paulo? I don't know any Paulo. You know, but the moment when you prepare your mind for something, always work. You know, maybe that's what Barbara do when she's judging. She's probably having a jet lag, but she's like, I have to do it. Okay, tell me the truth, Barbara. Sometimes, depending of the jet lag, are you judging and you just feel like that? Tell me the truth, the truth, the truth.
How many cups of coffee we have, especially in Tokyo. And they have a very nice coffee, good coffee, but every break we meet in the coffee room sometimes. Yes.
I have to tell the truth. There's one time, the one time, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know, in the United States, even they got with this, I don't remember, there's this drink with sugar, right, to keep you awake, or the Starbucks. Doesn't matter what they gave to me. Sometimes I was just like, oh God, I need to be, focused because, yes, it's just hard. It's just
Maybe it's an advantage, especially in an ANA competition. The music is so loud, you cannot fall asleep.
That's right. And you're so close to the music, right? So
Oh,
close.
yes. Oh, yes.
I know. It's insane. It's too strong. It's too strong. It's too strong. Okay, moment.
Hello, my name is Jule and I'm an athlete from Halle, and Janka is my trainer. So I started with aerobic like 10 years ago, and during this long time Janka was my trainer. So she was with me from Talent Cup to senior, and during this whole time, during this whole development, she always supported me, and yeah, she has a huge impact on my personal development and on my sport development. So today I want to send her lots of love and greetings, because she's a person that has a main part in my life, or is part of a main part in my life, and so she's a very important person for me. And yeah, her life has a huge impact on mine. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. And yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that was emotional for me.
That was nice.
Everything for the athletes. The same situation she had as an athlete. She was professional. Now she's professional for the kids. Doesn't matter if the kids are 2-3 years old, or Jule, you've seen her. She's now 17. She's always try to improve them and to give the best for them.
Nice. That's beautiful. We have one more.
Janka, hello Paolo. My name is Jutta Neuendorf and I'm 20 years old. I have been in sports all my life and I also have done different sports. But when I was 13, I saw someone doing aerobic gymnastics. This was the moment I said I want to do that too. And it was the right decision. Janka helped me to achieve my goals. I have participated in European and World Championships. I've traveled around the world and my sport made it possible for me. None of this would have been possible without my coach who supported me so much. The time was incredibly beautiful and I will never forget the exhausting sightseeing tours in Japan, the 5 hours walk in Gran Canaria, the crocodile on the road in Mexico, and of course the wonderful competitions.
Thank you.
The crocodile? What crocodile?
The crocodile was on the road, and she tell us there's a crocodile on the road in Cancun, and we say, I say, Jutta, it will be a little reptile, a smaller one. I don't know the name in English. And then tell me, we go back and we look, and it was really a crocodile.
It was a crocodile.
Really. It was
adventurous.
Really
You know, you might maybe think like how I got these videos, right? From people was thank you to Barbara Stein Productions, the company that do everything before, before the interview. So like, it's late, but I'm gonna do something. It's late, but I'm gonna do because I'm Barbara Stein Productions.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was a really surprise. Thank you.
But
Let's go in the
this evening to have contact to former athletes. And when I asked them, can you send a video message for Janka? Everybody told me, yes, we can do it. We like to do it.
Thank
That's
you.
an honor for you.
You saw my
That's
emotion.
Let's go in the break and we come back, okay? Okay, and we're back here. So, as you know, we are Happy Dance Power System Productions, and just want to say very fast about the meaning of the name Happy Dance Power System. And people just think that there's a happy dancing, just happy and dance. It's not that. I'm going to explain the Happy Dance Power System name. Happy, that means the state of mind, how you feel about yourself, how you daily go and deal with yourself, the feeling that you have to be happy right now. It's like people have this feeling about when I'm going to be happy. When I have a big car, I'm going to be happy. When I have a big house, I'm going to be happy. When I get married, I'm going to be happy. This when I doesn't exist. You have to practice the happiness every day. It's up and down, but you need to be happy every day to keep going. So that's the meaning of happy. Power goes about, dance. It's about the movement. It's not how you dance. It's about the way you walk, the posture, the way you walk, the way you project yourself, Also using music to move, but especially the rhythmic, the moment, the movement, the way you confront all the situations. That's the dance feeling. You have to dance every day, because so many things come that you need to do. Oh, almost in my head. Oh, almost in my face. Oh, so you have to dance and be ready for everything. Power goes at training. It's stretching, exercise, muscle training, all the things that are going to make you stronger and connected also to nutrition. Everything going to make you ready physically. System is the marketing, is the social media, is everything that you can do to project, to promote your business, to promote your name. So that's the meaning for Happy Dance Power System. And we have like 20 countries involved, some countries that's active doing things, other countries just giving the support because it's not really easy to deal with so many countries at the same time. We are growing, we always have something interesting to do, like, the Happy House Challenge, and now Championstalk International. That's the only one in the world that have 4 languages. A lot of people are doing live that I respect, but this is the only one that the presenter speaking sometimes in Portuguese, Spanish, Japanese, and English. So we are original. Yeah, we are. So the point is that we are very proud to give to you a certificate of achievement for everything that you've been done for many years, and still like showing as example, competing until 45, right? Competing until 45. Yeah. So and you come from the DDR, so you have like many things, I'm sure, like a lot of difficulties, a lot of a challenge, but you're still here. And like Barbara said, you always respect the athletes, you always try to help them, you're there for them. And I'm sure that's why Barbara is still work with you, is because she respects you. Because if you're not good, Barbara, you're gonna go. But because you're good, Barbara is still here giving the support. So it's a pleasure to give the certificate of achievement to you in recognition of your outstanding work and professionalism in the dance and fitness industry with kids, by inspiring people to make educated lifestyle choices to become active and healthy. Is awarded by Championstalk International Happy Dance Sport System. They have the signature of our director, and the side is written, Watashi wa tsuioi, nandemo dekiru, zetai makenai. I'm strong, I can do everything, and I will never be defeated. Congratulations to you. Congratulations for all the things that have been done until now. And it's a pleasure always to have you here. And guess what? Quito, send a message to you.
Hey, this is Quito. Well, I'm just talking about Janka. Janka is a very special lady, and she has been moving a lot of projects and things that we really have been appreciating. So I hope things going far, and I hope she's going to do it much better. And she's doing it good, but we always want it better and better. And I know she's great. She's really great. Blessings.
Thank you, Peter.
That was nice. So do you feel like it's not done? Do you feel like there's so many things that you want to do in your life, Janka?
Yes, there are so many things. It's not done.
But it's not boring.
No.
So your life is exciting. You're always like happy about the things that you do. Do you love what you do?
Yes. Yes. I love what I do.
Yeah, but this yes, if I'm a coach, I will say something. Yes, yes, vibration, right? Yes, I love. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's just 11 o'clock at night.
The German lady has a perfect alignment, say, yes, 100%.
Got it. Got it.
Okay,
Just the
emotion
way, right? Okay, Janka, do you drink normally?
No, I don't like that.
She is drinking a lot of water and tea. She's drinking a
Oh,
lot.
God, we should
Very
give her
careful watching
some.
that, yes.
He changed the thing.
Yeah. So when you drink, things go wide or things go lower?
I don't drink so much. I drink one glass of champagne, and that's okay. I don't like it.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it's like Barbara. Barbara never drinks, so it's same to Barbara. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Thank you. I told him before he should tell me that every 10 minutes. Like
No,
Germany,
the good.
in Bavaria, we have football and we have a beer, we have wine. Yes, but I can live without
Right.
that. But it's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, everybody have them choice. As much, to make them feeling good. That's the most important thing. Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right. Like for example, in my case, I basically don't drink anything, but I love wine. But Maybe if I drink 1, twice a month, it's enough. But I'm Brazilian, so I don't need to drink. But it's not about that. Sometimes the drink just relax, make you feel like good. And, it's like, okay, life is good. Let's drink. Just to enjoy the moment is very nice. And I enjoy to drink with somebody. Basically, I don't drink by myself. Like, for example, when you're together, even the beer, I don't drink beer. But if you're together, let's drink, because the moment, the sharing is very nice. To be with somebody drinking is very good moment. That sometimes maybe if you get a little bit high, is it still okay? Because everything is nice, life is good. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Anyway, it doesn't
But you live
need
in
change.
Japan, you have beautiful beer.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different. Yeah, in
I don't know
Japan,
what
in
I'm
Japan,
drinking because I cannot read, but I enjoy.
it's the social life. We don't have really social life here, and then always busy anyway. It's all right. It's okay. Let's go a little bit in the commercial and then come back. Just a moment. And we back. Okay,
Back.
Janka, I'm gonna put the Toshi say, yeah, I like drinking great fans who have same vibrations and energy. Toshi is a very good partner that we have, we are talking and working together to give an opportunity to give extra job or part job, or even new chance for people to go and participate and promote some products, to get extra job. For example, let's say you basically, how much percent, Janka, you work with the body now? How much percent every day with your body? Yeah.
Depends. Maybe 40 or 50, but depends on the week. If I have the children and the athletes too, then it's more, more or less with the athletes or not.
Right, but you also teach classes now or something?
Yes, I have 11 classes at the moment.
And you just use your body 50%?
Yes.
11 classes coaching and just 50%?
Yeah, I do a lot at the online things with videos, to produce videos.
Yep.
It's a lot of time.
We don't speak about 40 hours the week. We don't speak about 5 days the week.
Because not talking about the virus, but basically you move a lot, right? Okay, let's say you're not allowed to teach anymore, or you have body limitations, and then you broke a leg, or the doctor said, you should stop moving because your sciatic or your back is going to have a problem. So, and then you feel like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? I cannot move anymore. And in many situations, especially now with some instructors, and even some directors, they're used to work in a school or have their own business, and then boom, nothing. people are desperate right now, like Argentina, Brazil, in the United States. People don't have a job, and they're like, "What am I gonna do?" Because I used to go to work, there's no work. So that's why I'm in partnership with Toshi, that we have an opportunity for people who wants to make an extra business, and it's so easy for them to get involved. So if somebody wants to get involved, just give a call, and we're gonna let you know how easy it is to have some extra income. Okay, we are going now for the moment. You have to say just one word, okay, Janka? Just one word. I'm gonna push the picture. You're gonna say one word for this picture. You ready? Just one word. You cannot say like this is it. No, you're gonna say pa. One word. Go pa.
Fun.
Pa.
Education. No. Post shop. Friend.
Okay. Pa.
Holiday.
Pa.
Team.
And pa.
Passion, vision.
There was two. There was two.
Vision.
Baba, I say one, Baba. What's the problem to have one? Just one.
More or less.
Yes.
And pa.
Jump.
Okay, there's something in this picture. Barbara is not jumping. Barbara just put their hands up.
But you don't see that. If you don't look exact on Barbara, you don't see it.
You're not jumping, Barbara.
I didn't want to have an injury. Okay, it was after the competition.
Okay, Janka, question. It's very important, and it's not about, show off, but do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you respect and love yourself? Can you go to the mirror and say like, this is me and I love myself?
I worked with that a lot, and now it's totally different. Yes, now I can.
Wow. You know what? It's a funny thing.
To change.
Huh?
It had to change. It was a challenge.
Oh, that's great. But you know what's a funny thing? Because I know you for so many years. If you look, and maybe Barbara is going to agree with me, if you look to Janka before and now I can see women with more confidence. I can see somebody who enjoy to be Janka. It's I comparing to before. What do you think, Barbara? You agree with me?
Absolutely right. Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
She did a lot in the last 10 years, and she did a lot mental training. It was very good for the competition, but also for her job, and of course the most important in her life.
Right. Yeah. And it's wonderful. I can see, and that helps also to help other people, Yeah. Totally different. Well done. Well done. Very good. Okay, my dear. So now we're going to the last message, because like I said, the Championstalk is bringing champions of life, coach, dentists, doctors, lawyers, champions with the gold. The meaning for the champion is people who change other people's life, people that are example. So that's why I created Championstalk International. So congratulations for everything that's been doing in your life until now. And I know that you have a lot of other, goals to do it. Keep doing it, keep believe yourself. But first, most important thing now that you love yourself, that you respect yourself, that you look to yourself and say like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm the best. So when you have that, this kind of energy, it's easy to go to the next stage. So now it's up to you to give the last message for everybody that's watching. And of course, the video is going to be available in YouTube and Facebook, so people can watch many times. So that's your last message to everybody.
Baba? No?
Janka?
Yeah, ich. I want to say
you are the guest. Remember, you're the special guest.
I want to say thank you for this honor for today, and I want to give you my heart to you, and that you bring your heart to the people with you work together. We are human, and we have a heart, and that is inside of us, and that brings to the person as a person. Thank you.
Nice. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. And of course, I'm going to use the time that Barbara is here together, and then because, like I said, Barbara, did you compete in aerobics too?
No, I was competing in gymnastics and doing classical ballet.
Right. And then you went to the federation. From there, you become a judge and coach, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want also a message from you, like, for the new generation, for all the people that we will watch and are watching. So could you give a last message, please? Whatever you want to say.
I would like to thank you, Paulo, to invite so many important people who are involved with our sports we love all together. And I was very happy you invited Janka, which is a good step to improve and to enjoy our sports. Thank you, Paulo.
Perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. And congratulations to you guys. Keep going into the gold, but the gold of your life. You guys are champion of your life, And then can't wait to have an opportunity to drink some good beer or good wine with you, Barbara, and a little bit with you because you don't drink so much, Janka, but it's going to be always a pleasure. Thank you so much, guys. You also give a very good support for Happy Dance, but also you are representing your country in the best way ever. So congratulations. Thank you so much. Again, congratulations for your certificate of achievement. Keep growing, keep believing, keep help people, because that's our mission, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. You have a pleasure. I mean, what time is there now already?
11:45, close to midnight.
Yes. Great. Thank you to hold on until now. You have a great night. Keep growing, and we're going to be in touch. Thank you so much to participate in the Championstalk International, okay? Big kiss and have a wonderful night.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
System. I was going to show you how Philippines is strong, beautiful, the number one, and then hot. With so much love, 3, 2, 1.
Joga a mão pra baixo, Let's do the happy dance, you and me. Let's do the happy dance, you and me. Let's do the happy dance, you and me.
Hey, thank you so much, everybody. Obrigado, arigato gozaimashita, muchas gracias. And today, we're gonna have Derek Coulter. She's a sculptor, a muralist, and illustrator. She have a very, very good message to everybody. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's gonna be today at 10 p.m. in Japan, 3 p.m. in European area, 9 a.m. in the United States, and 10 a.m. in Brazil area, like Latin countries. You're gonna see this person, this professional artist, have a very good emotional message to give to all. I hope you guys can enjoy that, okay? And then, well, we are growing and we're trying to give our best. So if you have any message, any comments, and advice, and feedback for the Championstalk, we will be well appreciate. Thank you so much. Também vamos ter o Carlos Magno, gestor de projetos culturais esportivos, um diretor de eventos esportivos, uma pessoa muito respeitável no Brasil. Ele vai estar com a gente aqui também, vai ser maravilhoso, dia sexta, 28 de agosto, a partir das 11 horas. Não percam, todo mundo está convidado. Vamos aparecer. Ok, galera? Muito obrigado. Graças, thank you, arigato. A vida é maravilhosa, tá na hora de ser feliz agora. Vamos nessa, sem medo de ser feliz. It's time to be happy now. Championstalk International. Bye, bye.